So earlier tonight, this is a couple of hours ago, Kit and Krista back at GameStop for the Pokemon Legends ZA launch. Pretty good crowd out here. I have not done midnight fuck all since I think Gears of War. I did the Gears of War midnight launch, but that was it. You got to be so careful. You never know who's out there. You got what's this guy back there up to? What's he up to over there with his hoodie, his mask? You never know what that guy's up to. So I said, do it for Rachel Lillis. Go Psyduck. Now, I asked a question. I asked a question out of both Google AI, the Meta AI, and Grok. Do gamers have more, or less connection? Do they have more or less emotional connection with each new generation of Pokemon? So the emotional connection gamers have with new generations of Pokemon varies, but trends suggest a complex picture rather than a simple more or less. Newer players. For younger players, they're more emotional to Sword and Shield, Scarlet, Violet. For nostalgia factor, older generations, 1 to 3, it often evokes stronger emotional ties due to players' formative experiences with Pokemon during childhood, like Red or Blue, Ruby or Sapphire. They don't always replicate this for veterans. So newer generations, generations 7 through 9, don't always replicate this for veteran players, as nostalgia is harder to compete with. So you go through these Pokemon, as you go through the generations, you go through black and white, yellow and green, crystal, silver and gold, the DS, the 3DS games. What is it? Moon, Sun and Moon, Sun Alpha, Moon Alpha, whatever it is. It's harder. So emotional connection depends on the player. Veteran gamers often feel less connection with newer generations. And on Google, it says, for longtime fans, there's a perception of less emotional connection to new generations of Pokemon, largely due to nostalgia of their childhood experiences. For newer players, the level of emotional connection depends on individual experiences rather than generational differences in the games. So I just don't even care to remember the newer Pokemon. Remember the ones, what is it, Unknown, with the alphabet Pokemon with the eye, and they're like, I think that's in Crystal, right? And there's only been like 2 Pokemon Snap games, right? Nostalgia, overwhelming factor of Pokemon. What started with 151 Pokemon have expanded to now over 1,000 Pokemon. Can you keep track of all this shit? Could you imagine a McDonald's Happy Meal with all 1,000 Pokemon? You just couldn't keep up. Recent entries introduce open world like Arceus. Yeah, it's a lot. What is your emotional connection? What's your flavor?